Hello and welcome to another Let's Build video. Now guys, if I sound fed up, it's because I've already built this house and it didn't record it, so I'm just going to get straight into it. Hope it doesn't take too long. I'm just going to have to build it next to it. So first of all, we're going to just need some magenta, some orange, and for now I think we'll just grab some light blue glass, a tripwire hook, and a button. We're also going to need some, let's have a look, some dark oak planks and some dark oak slab. So guys, we're just going to go ahead, jump straight in, and we're going to build, how far in did I go for the drive? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 and 9. So let's just go ahead, get that done. Now guys, I'm not going to do all the outside, I will show you afterwards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 and 9. And then on the outside, one block. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 wide. And on the outside, another magenta block. On the inside, we'll just run our orange stained clay for 5 high. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And then we're going to go back to our magenta, pull it up, and pull it across, filling in our gap to the end. Now on this side we're going to go 1, 2 and 3. So we can go ahead, build that up, and the garage will be another layer higher. So we're going to take it up this high, and then we're going to drop down. We're going to make sure this is 11 long, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, because we already got the one on the front. And we're just going to go ahead and build this up to the same level. So there we go, we built that up to the right height there. And we're just going to come out one extra block there. We can build that up all the way as well. And then we're going to drop back down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7. I'm going to build that up too. And then with our dark oak slab, run that all the way across. And then grab our light blue glass and build that up for 3 layers. There's our 3 layers, and then we're going to build 1, 2 on the end of that and build it all the way up to the same level. And we can just pull that all the way across as well, knowing that we're going to use these 2 blocks here. And then we're going to run down, drop some dark oak planks right next to it, not jumping out at all. Ooh, and we only want to go 5 high, so the same height as the window there. We're going to leave a gap of 3. Oh, sorry. And then build another column 5 high, and then we're going to grab our orange stained clay 1, 2, 3. Oh, not our orange, sorry. We actually want to use our purple stained clay. Where's purple? It's just a bit darker, so we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 3 layers like so, and then on the 4th leaving the middle and then running it across like that. So now we can go ahead and pull our magenta all the way across. Now guys, don't worry, the door isn't just going to be literally sitting there on top of that. So we can take our purple stained clay away, use our white stained clay, and what we're going to do is we're going to use orange, then white, and then orange, white, and so on. So like that. And then we're going to come out to the side, we're going to go 1, 2, we can build this all the way up to the same level. And then we're going to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7 for 2 layers. Using our dark oak on the outside of that again, running it all the way across. And then our light blue glass for our 3 layers again. So like so. And then we're going to pull this up to the same height as well. And then we're going to go to the end and we're going to add on 2 blocks, which can then just go all the way up. Now there is nothing on the side of this house, So we can just go ahead, we can pull this all the way across to where our garage layer is, which would be about 14, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. And then we're free to run this all the way across, which we will add the door in the same space. We'll try and keep it symmetrical, just really to keep it in keeping with the rest of the house. So knock them away, and just to remind us where we are, I'm just going to go ahead and stick them in. For the back door, just to be different, and we'll probably pull the frame out as well, like I had done on my last build. We'll do the same, putting a glass in on the 4th block high. We can go ahead and we will actually pull this out one as well. Good reason, it's just so we can use a slab to pull across the top, because obviously on this side we won't have the overhang that the front does, and that should leave us free to pull this all the way across and match up to our garage on the outside. So we can go ahead and pull this all the way across, because we know we haven't got no windows here, so we're going to go 1, 2, fill this all in for 3 layers, leaving us free to do this across the top. So 1, 2, 3, run this one all the way across, and we only want it 7 long, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, build it in, and then we can fill in all this gap here up to the same height as the front of the garage. Now guys, I don't know if I'm going to knock this house down or actually just leave it, just purely because building it twice is a massive pain. And obviously we can pull this all the way across as well. So guys, I'm just building up the outside column, the same as I done on the very front of the house. Pull this all the way across as well, and filling in these two here. So we end up with this, and then we just want to pull this one across as well, and the one lower than that one ready to fill in with our light blue glass again for 3 layers, and then we can run our dark oak slab all the way across as a windowsill again, and doing the same over this side, light blue glass all the way across the inside for 3 layers. So we end up with this look. We just want to put a tripwire hook there, and this side of the building will be nothing in this side either. Now guys, on my other build I have actually put the wall in on the garage just to separate it a little bit, make it look a bit neater from through the windows, but obviously because this is now the second build, I'm just really trying to get it done quick, because I know exactly how I've done it on the other side now. So guys, lining up with these bottom windows, we're going to go 1, 2, 3. So literally on the outside glass piece, so we're now going to end up with a window of 5. And just on the outside of that, we're going to use a trap door just to create like the window shutters. So the good news for you guys is that this build is actually getting done much quicker than it would have. Bad news for me is I'm doing exactly the same thing twice. So keeping in with the other ones, and we'll be doing this for the back as well. And then chucking in our glass as well, leaving us free to fill in the rest of the gaps with our magenta clay. And we're still going to need one more across the top, because this will be where our roof actually starts. So we can go ahead and fill this in as well. So like so. And obviously we'll do the same this side, but not for the actual garage itself. And obviously we can do the same around the outside, and our side here we can do exactly the same, just fill it in, just purely because there is literally nothing there. So we can just pull this all up to the same level, And then obviously we can start working out our roof as well once we start putting it on. So we're going to come around, keep it all symmetrical as possible. So lining up with our bottom windows on the outside pieces of glass, we're going to build up 3 blocks of dark oak and then our light blue glass on the inside. Now guys, I will do a little tour of what's gone on here so far because I haven't done one for quite some time. And we're just going to pull this across until we reach our bottom window, and like the others, just on the outside piece of glass, 1, 2, 3 dark oak, and then our glass in between for the 3 layers, and then our magenta clay all the way across, filling in all of this gap, pulling it all together, and then not to forget, we need our extra 2 on the end, but leaving the rest free for our garage to be pulled in. And obviously we're going to want our trap doors. So guys, sorry I haven't been too active this last week. It has been quite hectic. I haven't had really a lot of chance to be as busy as you would hope, but there we go. And we can now pull in this wall here as well, just above the layer of garage, so that we know that once we put our roof on, it's all going to tie in quite nicely. Ooh. So now we need to prepare for our roof. I use white sandstone and orange sandstone. Obviously you can use birch as well. And I'm going to line one up upside down across the side with one on the edge, and the outside line will then have the white sandstone on the outside and then orange lined up all across the inside. And like that, we now know where our roof is actually going to be. Oh, like that. And if we go across to the other side and do the same, so we want one upside down, not to forget our extra one on the outside, and then one on the outside like that, and then our orange all the way in, and carrying that on until our roof meets. We will need to use a slab on the very middle, only for our garage roof though. So like so. And obviously we've still got to fill in that wall down below, just to fill in the garage. So like that. Let's grab our magenta clay just so we know where we are. And we can sort of do this. I'm not sure if we're actually going to put another block there, because of the way we do our roof anyway. But for now it's just a case of we want to make sure that we can put our garage roof on with no interruptions. I think I should start building up the other side just to make sure I don't get lost. Ooh. About white on the middle. So like that. Let's make sure we fill in this garage part here. So there we go, right on our middle one we will need a slab, but we'll do that in just a second. So like that, finishing off with our white sandstone. Now, I'm not sure if I can really get away with leaving this here next to the other house because they're both identical. So go ahead, place that one, and then that one, and then we want a slab on the inside. And then to finish off, we're just going to go all the way down, doubling up on our roof, Putting upside down stairs in, just to really make it look that little bit neater. So you should end up with a roof looking like that. And then we're just going to do the main house roof as well. So making sure we come out one extra on the side to then place one, and then run our orange all the way along. And remembering to do the same on this side as well. And now that we know where our roof is going to be, we can now go ahead and fill it in, making sure we know where we are. So like that, and because it's 14, I don't think we're going to need a slab on, no slab on this one. Just drop down, do our bottom row here, remembering to put on our extra ones on the sides. And another extra one on there, and a white one on the outside, orange all across the middle. And we're just going to stick with our orange and we'll do the white afterwards, just to make sure we do the roof as quick as possible. And I'm going to go ahead and fill in this wall as well, because we know where our roof is actually going to be. So it's easier just to get it done and know that we can just carry on running our roof and putting it where it should be. So like that. So just go ahead and put in all of our orange roof now, because we know that our orange is going to sit literally on the block, and then outside that block we'll then have the white sandstone, just finishing up like that. Now I'm wondering what I can do with this house, or whether I'm just going to leave it here as a bit of filler. Just as a couple of houses, I suppose, because the map is going to get pretty big. One house isn't going to make a massive difference. I don't really have the heart to knock down my other house. And to be honest, it is actually a really nice building. I just didn't really want them sat next to each other, but because we'd only just done the one next door, I thought I may need to check up on it, but as it happens, not as much as I thought I did. So I wish I'd put it somewhere else on the map now, but at the same time, I suppose at least it is filling in the map, which I would love to have a look at my little map in a minute. But like I say, guys, there will be a world tour. Literally after this video is uploaded, I will do a world tour as well, just showing everything that's been built so far, because we have done a few buildings now since my last world tour. I best drop down and do that garage centre slab as well, just to make sure it's finished. I mean, hopefully I'm building this in a fraction of the time of what I've done the other one, because obviously I was working it out on the other video. But annoyingly, it didn't exist when I got there. I haven't seen lag said on this one, so I'm hoping the whole video is going to be there. If anything, there's probably going to be a little moment where I'm just sat there wondering just why I was checking that my broadcast was actually live. So apologies, guys. What a pain. There we go. And then, like we've done on the garage, we are just going to put one upside down on the inside of these as well, just to really make it look that little bit neater. Oh. So there we go, we finished off our garage roof, and now we just got to step over to our other side, finish off this side of the roof as well. And obviously we still need to put in a chimney. And I think we drop down, do these ones while we're literally looking at it. Oops, there we go. And then we're going to do the same over this side, just add in our one extra on the end. Oh, what a pain in the nuts. There we go. And then finishing off with our upside down stair, like so. So we end up with this pattern, and we're just going to come up literally 1, 2, 1, 2, just so we're going to leave it like the 3, 2 orange from the end, and and we're just literally going to do this. So we're going to take out one higher and then one block on the outside, so we create the chimney. So like that. And then over here, to this side, we're going to use our cobblestone and then a cobblestone wall. And the reason we have to use this cobblestone is because obviously the cobblestone wall won't sit on it tidy otherwise. So we could just do that. And now the rest of the work is literally a tripwire hook for a front door handle, a button in the middle of our garage, and then we just want to dig out this part here. I think I will leave this house just purely because I just leave it look like a suburban area. The suburbs. We're just going to knock out these little bits of blocks that I've put there, ready for it to go in on the road. We're then going to need our grey clay. Oh, while we're there, we may as well grab ourselves our oak leaves as well. So, using our clay first, we're just going to run it all the way across. All the way to the inside of the garage, like so. And I'm hoping I haven't missed anything out. So like that. Ooh. And then we're going to drag this one down. It looks like I'm going to have to widen my road here now. But no biggie, we can deal with it. And one on this frame as well. And then we want ourselves... Oh, we need them. Oh, what have I done? So we can lose these. And we're going to grab stone slab. And then we're going to have to grab ourselves some oak leaves back again. And we're just going to run the slab across the inside there. And then our oak leaves, just running them all the way to the edge of the house, like so. Like that. Now, it is annoying, but we do have to cover in our slab on the inside. Not really what I wanted, but I am not willing to lift them up because it's going to make the windows look too small compared to the actual tapped out version itself. So we're just going to do like that. So we end up with this feeling. That's okay, because I've actually left room there for another road, so that's good. That's good news. Sorry guys, you don't have to do this. I'm I'm just literally chucking in my stone path, because now we have got now another part of a road coming across. Let's go round. Now, I did have a little part here. Let's swap over our button for some iron bars. Now, I know this doesn't look perfect. So, that is all I can do as a bit of a tap. Now, guys, you can see the fence I've done. So, we're just going to use the same fence technique now. So, our oak planks. And we're just going to build them up, like so. Now, let me get a good look here. So, just 1 and then 2 and 1 and so on all the way around until you're happy with the perimeter that you've actually left yourself. Now, I gotta be honest, I was worried about this house. I was looking at it and I was thinking, okay, I really wanted to do the bowler armor, but like I say, this week has been so hectic, I don't want to start building it and then have to leave it. Just purely because it's one of them big builds that I think it would take a lot of effort to then get back into it, if you was to leave it. So I'm just literally gonna leave that until I've got enough time to literally sit there and get it all done, even if it is in 2 parts, but at least it's all done at once, if that makes sense. And obviously there's so many builds now. I mean, I'm looking through the tapped out and I'm seeing a lot of buildings that I actually don't know. I don't know who they are. I don't know what they're supposed to be. So I'm thinking of getting them built as well. But the awkward part is putting out a video that realistically I can't name unless I just name it random house or random building number 2. But guys, there you go. That is the house complete. I think it actually was a lot quicker than the last one. Let me just go ahead and put in these slabs over here, just to really get that done. Now you will notice around this map that I have sort of got like roadways. They're sort of ready for roads, but they haven't got roads in yet, and that's just purely because I'm not certain of the way the roads are definitely going to be yet. And obviously with so many buildings to keep adding, it's just really hard to know exactly where they're going to be. So what I do is try and work out where the road is going to go, where I can see it going, and once I know for sure that it's actually going to be there, then I start filling it in. Some roads don't get filled in just purely because I find the work so boring, because now you can see I've got this road to carry on down this way, I've got a road to come up here and then into Fat Tony's, but I need to make like a perimeter for his house, and also work on getting his drive to sort of sink in gradually into that gap there. Which is actually a gap of 8, which is unusual. Sorry guys, I've gone from one build to another there. I'll leave that for the tour where I explain what I'm doing there. But anyway guys, hope you enjoyed. I hope you're happy with the house. That is the purple house. So guys, thanks for watching, and we will get some more builds done gradually. I am sorry, it has been a quiet, and I was going to say, I don't know what the word is, but we haven't done too much this week, so I am sorry for that. But like I say, I just wanted to get a build done where I just had half hour spare to an hour spare, which now turned into 2-3 hours, because of the amount of times that video would not start recording for me. So anyway guys, thanks for watching, and I shall see you soon.